Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. Pleased to be joined by my good friend Zach Heiner with Merit Auctions. Zach, how you doing this morning?
Doing good, Greg.
I'm glad I caught you at home. You've been traveling all over the place. Busy, busy, busy. You guys with Merit Auctions. And Zach, we need to talk about your big dealer auction coming up Monday, March 4th for good folks at H&R Agri-Power.
Yeah.
So now this sale, is it a live chant, but it's on virtual?
Virtual live chant. Yep. We're going to run multiple platforms, and the equipment, of course, H&R Agri-Power is 21 stores over 6 states. I've worked with them a lot in the past. Heck of an organization, but the equipment's staying at their locations. This time, a majority of it is in Southern Indiana, Southern Illinois, and right down there in the heart of Kentucky, that Hopkinsville, Owensboro. And I tell everybody, if you've never been to that area of Kentucky, you need to go down there. You'd think you were in Illinois. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful farm ground.
I love it down there. We have a daughter in Cincinnati, so I drift down into Kentucky and just love it down there. Great people, high quality equipment, and of course, H&R Agri-Power, great folks there. Dave Gibson, one of the sharpest used guys in the business. And you've known him for a long time and have done other sales for him, Zach, with Merit Auction.
Yeah, I got to know Dave a little history here, and we'll get into the sale. Dave used to go to Peffley's all the time down there, and I live about 12 miles from Peffley's. And as a kid, that's where I always went to sales. And Dave was always there and always writing down numbers, and the old school way of the notebook and writing things down. And I just got to talking to him down there one day, and then every other month or whatever their sales were down there, you'd always run into him and just kind of build a relationship with him from there.
Right, good folks. We enjoy working with them on our Machinery Pete side as well. On the sale Monday, Zach, man, we got 21 tractors, but maybe let's start with the planters. I think we got 25, 26 planters on the sale.
Yeah, Greg, and we talked a little bit there the other day. I mean, the planters, there's a lot of planters that's got sold here in the last month, and some more coming up, and we realize that. But I guess the biggest thing is the opportunity here for these folks. I've had a lot of people call and ask questions, and is it time to buy or should I wait or whatever? And hey, you and I both understand we've been in this a long time, and we know the ups and the downs of the market, but they're, the opportunity, when we had these sales in 14 and 2 years later, I had guys telling me, oh, I'm glad I bought, or I wish I would have bought a couple more things then. And, so there's just going to be a lot of opportunity here for these planters and these tractors. But with these planters, a lot of these planters are just fresh into inventory. H&R had a heck of a year, did a lot of business this year, and several of these planters on that initial list, they either weren't in yet. We pictured one still out on the farm the other day in the process of coming in. So, I mean, this is just a heck of an opportunity to buy some late model, low acre planters at absolute unreserved auction. I think we got two 2150s in this sale, high speed, 24 row, low acres. The one there at Princeton, Indiana, and Paul there at Princeton, Indiana, you can call and talk to Paul. That is a tremendous planter. I mean, setup, options, I just don't think they're going to have the opportunity to buy a planter like that at auction a lot.
Right, folks, you need to go to meritauctions.com to check out the list. Zach was referring to a couple of 2150s there, 23 models, high speed, 24 row. I think one's 2,771 acres. The other one's got like 5,200 acres. But Zach, I looked down the planter list, and my goodness, you got a 22 Kinsey 3605, 1631, 21 model Case H 2140 high speed, 24 row 20 inch, 21 model 2150, 24 row 30, another Kinsey 21 model 3605, 1631, a pair of 18 model 2140s, 1631 and 2420. Man, you got a planter, late model planter for everybody here.
Yeah, and we get back to a couple older ones. We do have a few older deers, but yeah, just like I said, heck of a lot of opportunity there in the planter market. And then, they put a really nice variety of tractors in here too. I mean, we can kind of bounce right into the tractors, but there's 20 plus tractors. And I mean, we got a quad 580 quad. There's a 2022 310 Magnum, a 380 Magnum. I mean, just a really nice variety of tractors in there too.
Yeah, I'm looking through your list here, Zach, and 21 model Magnum 380, 1,150 hours loaded with warranty. A 19 model 380 Magnum 380 CVT, just under 2,100 hours. 22 model 310 CVT, 710 hours warranty. Got a green one in here for people, 18 model 8320R, 2,600 hours.
That is a nice.
So nice.
That's a nice tractor too. I pictured that tractor and drove that tractor around a lot. That's a really nice tractor. Yeah, like I said, just the variety and the quality. I mean, just there's a little bit of something there. Clear down into the, you got a Kubota M6 110 or 101. Just loader tractors, a little bit of everything. So just yeah.
Yeah, I like that you got the late model, and then also, like you said, some with little age, a 13 model Magnum 290, the 580 quad track. And then those mid horse tractors have been very strong. A lot of competitive action on these things. You got a Puma 165 15 model, 14 model Deere 6150M, a low hour 20 model Deere 6135E, like 68 hours on that thing.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, again, folks, the sale is Monday, March 4th. And Zach, it is 9 o'clock. Is that when it kind of starts to?
Yep. 9 o'clock Central, and like I said, it's going to be we're gonna virtually live chant it, so we're gonna go right down through them like a live auction, and the live auction would be, and Dave Gibson and Zach Reister will be right there with us as we're going down through them. And the last sale we did it the same way. So last minute, if somebody's got questions, Dave and Zach's phone numbers on there, and they were answering the phone, talking to people as they were bidding on a few things. So
Also, Dave, they're going to be up in Fort Madison.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
So,
again,
I mean,
folks,
those guys are they're very connected to their job. They're very familiar with this equipment, and everybody does things a little different. But you call Dave and Zach on this list, that they're very familiar with this equipment. They put their eyes on this equipment. And that's the way H&R rolls with those guys. They know what they have, and there's a few of them. They might give you the details on it. They've seen it, and then hey, call this salesman. He knows exactly who traded it in. But like I said, this is just a heck of a lineup of machinery.
right. Well, again, I just echo your comments about Dave. For years, just straight up guy. He'll tell you the condition of the stuff. And again, Dave's number right on the website, meritauctions.com, folks. And also, we should mention a couple sprayers. You got a 17 model Patriot 4440, 3,200 hours. Some nice hay equipment, late model.
Yeah, there's a New Holland baler in there that's real low, real. That baler looked new sitting there on the lot. About to drove by it because that can't be the one. But yeah, New Holland baler. Yeah, we just got good variety there. And even in the tillage, they a couple high-speed discs. Those things have been really popular.
Yes.
There's 2 high-speed discs in here, a little variety of tillage.
Yeah, you probably hear the sirens here, but maybe that's people on the way to the sales act. Down here at Commodity Classic in Houston, we're having a good time. But again, my eyes have been on the sale Monday with you guys at Merit Auctions and H&R Agri-Power. We know it'll be a great sale for you guys. And again, no reserves and no buyer fee, folks. And that's just kind of how you guys roll with Merit Auction, isn't it?
Yep. And like I said, a lot of questions we get when people call, on loading and stuff like that. When people are buying those big planters that far away, the last sale that we had for them there, that stuff went all over the place. And, it's there at the dealership loading docks. They're providing 1 hour of free load out. An hour will get a lot of this stuff on the truck and trailer, but anything over that hour is just shop rate. But it does make a difference when you're buying a planter like that at a dealer compared to buying it out on the farm and trying to figure out how to get it loaded or how to get something broke down. So I mean, as far as the trucking options, they have trucking options. People can call me for trucking. I got several people we recommend on trucking. So it's just a lot of opportunity here.
Yeah, and it's again, the sale is Monday, folks. It's also on 2 platforms, Equipment Facts and Proxy Bid. So whatever your preference is there, folks, you'll find it. And again, for all the info, go to meritauctions.com. And Zach, thank you for taking time. I know your phone's ringing, you're awful busy there, but and also hats off to your growth at Merit Auctions. Man, you guys are just flying real estate. We filmed one of your auctions for our TV show a couple weeks ago. Fantastic sale. You got 89,000 out of a 4,500 hour 8940 Magnum. So you guys do an awesome job, and always appreciate a chance to visit with you, Zach.
Yeah, and one other thing, Greg, I just if anybody running up Highway 61 there in Iowa, we're kind of exciting news. We're building a new facility there. They're putting rock down on the yard right now, and next week they're going to be digging the footers for our new office and our new building there. So if you're coming up 61 there on the edge of Fort Madison, behind the hotel and the restaurant, and you see what's going on out there, that's where our new location will be, and hopefully by mid to late summer we'll be having some live sales there.
And I did notice while we were early filming, Zach, in the door behind you there, we had a little guy peek his head through the window there. Now, I know do you have 4?
He had strict orders. He wasn't supposed to do that, Greg, but
He just wanted to be on Machinery Pete video here. That's good stuff.
Yeah, well, that would have been my youngest one. That's Merritt, and my
Nice.
wife homeschools our four kids, so there's homeschool going on in the other room. But he gets distracted easy.
Well, you tell him Machinery Pete said hi, okay, bud? All right. Again, folks, Monday, March 4th, 9 a.m. Go to meritauctions.com, H&R Agri-Power. Great equipment here. A lot of, Zach said, local fresh trades. Great buying opportunity.